dark smile, friend. Not to be leaving again. Weird looking light. Or safe. Grimace in horror at the anatomically correct treasure chest. Ah. Brain. It's more like stone to me. say openly, you took my items, but like, what do I do now? I have no idea where I'm going anymore. I feel like I have to do this. Shit, what's up here? This is what I'm trying to get to. for self-help books, there's one I recommend called Getting Over Barriers. It's located in the special support section. Damn, that's good. That'd be my new favorite one. Just as this chest is hidden in a horrid place, so too is the treasure hidden in each person, no matter how horrid they seem on the outside. Oh. Nah, they're still awful people. Alright. I got my drink on. That was where I came from. Who's that one? It's an even bigger dragon. Who knows? That's a clever. Extremely dense mass factor. Touches everything with a woman. overcoming the barriers that lie before you. May you serve as a guide that others may overcome their own. You've been demanding it, so here it is. Long-awaited sequel. Trails in the Chest Part 2. What do you mean the game's almost over? Ambush. Behind him. He ambushed me. That's good. This was your first playthrough, and you're expecting to get the treasure chest achievement just now. Yeah, it's only impossible in the New Game Plus. Sorry. I was wondering about that, because pretty sure I did this the last time I played. I missed 7%. Pretty sure this is the last part right here. Garcia Rossi. So this is where you've been hiding. I was afraid of this. He appears to be brainwashed just like the rest of the Mafia. Well, this guy might be as big as Zim. He's like way bigger than Zim. What are you talking about? Oh, Zim. I was thinking of Yin. Never mind. He's right. I'm done. They'll give us a run for our money. Former commanding officer of Zephyr and current manager of Ashton. Because credentials speak for themselves. He's going Super Saiyan 3. Doesn't seem like he's going to transform into a demon. But even so, we can't afford to let it go down. They're killing those. You might not be able to understand me, but I'll grant you your damn wish. No holding back anymore. Prepare to witness the power of the Red Reaper, son of the War God. By the way, Kyle, I don't know if I told you, but I did make you and Alex moderators, so you can ban people if you want. Jeez. Over dramatic. You just died. I don't think I use these. That's great. playing on normal. Probably should put on some paint and stuff. Gotcha, bitch. No way. Look out, he's turning into a demon. If someone as huge as this guy goes in demon mode, we won't be able to take him. He'll be unstoppable. Then why isn't he the final boss? Hey old man, you're supposed to be a veteran Jaeger, aren't you? Why are you losing to this then? You might be with the Mafia now, but you survived this insane blood-soaked hell I did. Come on, show me your real strength. Randy, are you trying to... My eyes no vent? See you back to normal? Let's see, you didn't lose yourself to it during the... Look at you, talking like you're some kind of big shot. Whatever. I think I might owe you my thanks. Yoakum used Genesis on you, didn't he? Yeah, he shot me full of this stuff. That bastard. I knew he was slimy from the moment I laid eyes on him. Damn it. Thinks he can do this to my men and be able to get away with it? Rest easy, we'll apprehend him. Sorry to say, but I doubt you and your subordinates will be able to avoid arrest. You can say we don't deserve it after this sorry-ass display. That bastard should still be in there. Hey, son of the war god, and Lloyd, right? You guys might get on my nerves, but that guy pisses me right the hell off. Listen here, you will not lose to him. Yep. Yeah, he's completely unconscious. Really? Still? Because I turned it down quite a bit. Must be the song changes or something. Well, obviously, but... Because I turned down the in-game volume quite a bit. And then I turned down my mixer volume. So we'll see. What do you mean? I know there's no music now. I'm saying before I started streaming, I did this. Well, let me know if I need to turn it up. Because I set it at a, like, the perfect level for, like, 2 streams ago. And then the last one was, like, music was really loud. He might be with the Mafia, but it seems like he's got a bit of a conscience. At the very least, I can respect him more than that greaseball Don. Agreed. Well said. Yeah, I guess you're right. He's better than some. The true mastermind behind this case is just a little farther ahead. Considering how powerful Ernest and Garcia were, it's clear that he'll be an incredibly dangerous opponent. Everyone, are you ready? Of course. Yes. Always. You can count on us. We're with you. Alright. We now commence the arrest of DG Cult High Priest Yoakum Gunter. Give everything you got. Right. Is it still louder than me? Wait. Oh, it didn't save, that's why. I swear I had it down here, and then it jumped back up for some reason. Let's try it there. Is this okay right now? Because I'm about to go into a boss fight, so I won't be able to change it. Shit. Shickety Shrek 1, 2, 3. I can turn it down if you need me to. I forgot Shrek on Ice. Damn. I guess I can turn it down on my mixer if I need to. Just let me know. I don't know why I didn't save that. Maybe it resets after I come back or something. What is this place? An underground lake? Feels like this ruin just gets bigger and bigger. Everyone, over there. That's the thing we saw in that photo of Kido. Now we finally know where that photo was taken. I think I remember a big dark place. There's a light above me. It's pretty, but a little scary. She was trying to describe this place, wasn't she? Indeed she was. Joachim Günther. When did you show up? Just from a glance I can tell this guy isn't normal. Welcome. It is my honor to entertain such illustrious guests. Ladies and gentlemen from the Special Sports section, as well as the two rising stars of the Bracer Guild. Allow me to welcome you to the holy ground of something that I missed. Because it's auto-advanced text that I hate. Damn you, auto-advanced text. You look pretty calm considering we're about to kick your ass. Joachim Günther. I'm going to cut to the chase. Release everyone who's been brainwashed by Genosis. Now. We may not know how you're doing it, but we're positive you're the one behind all of this. Sure, I'd be happy to. What? Well, that was easy. Let's pack it up, guys. I told you my terms back at the IBC, didn't I? Hand over Lady Kia and everything will come to an end. Especially the world. Enough with your bullshit. We'll never hand you over. You looking for a fight, you bastard? You truly are the sickest individual to have ever existed. This guy's got the same twisted personality as the professor. It's almost like they reused the same villain in this game as that game. Yeah, but even Wiesman wasn't this insane. Oh, what a shame. You're making this conversation harder than it needs to be. Lady Kia has always been our divine child, center of our humble organization. Is it so unreasonable that we would want the object of our worship back? Do you think we aren't aware of what happened 6 years ago? We will never let you have Kia ever again. Tell us already. Tell us the truth about Kia. Her parents, her true identity. We have to know where she came from. Oh, you simple fools. You're still clinging to the misguided assumption that Lady Kia was born in this era. This era? Very well then. Divulging this information to those who haven't achieved wisdom would normally be prohibited. But allow me to provide enlightenment for you poor lost souls. Until just a month ago, the divine child was asleep. In that cradle you see resting at the top of the altar. And it was there that Lady Kia has slept since this rune was first created 500 long years ago. What? That's not possible. You bastard, cut the bullshit. Surely you can't be that surprised. While modern technology cannot hope to achieve wonders like this, it's easily done with the gifts of the ancient Zemurians. 500 years ago, there lived a group of alchemists who gathered in this land with the intent of studying artifacts. He does. Oh my god. It is Weevil. Mind Crush! Records say that this very altar was built using their powerful technology. The same alchemists that constructed Stargazer's tower, I bet. I had no idea all these places were related to each other like this. As I said, Lady Kia had been in slumber since those ancient times. However, not even the highest ranking members of our order know of her true origins. This is the story of the divine child. I can't believe this. What the hell, man? I thought we'd be able to help Kia find her past together. Come now, what's with all the long faces? Lady Kia doesn't need a pass. Because after all, soon she'll take her rightful place as the true god. What did you say? God. You heard me. All of you need to open your eyes and see the truth of this world for what it is. Adios, goddess of the sky? There is no such thing. Why can't you understand that her very existence is a fabrication created by the Septine Church? You lost your mind? Can't believe there are people who genuinely doubt the goddess. This is the truth that DG faithfully preaches. However, we're often misunderstood. You see, we don't worship devils at all. Quite the contrary, actually. We simply make use of the iconography because it's convenient in our fight to deny the very concept of this goddess. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. You can't be serious. That's really the truth. Why did you do all those horrible things to me and all the other children? All of them. Their anguished screams never stopped echoing through the halls. And there were even worse lodges than the one I was in. Places where even more horrible things were done. So if you really aren't worshipping devils, then why? Why did you do all those things? Theo Plateau. I remember you well. An Altair Lodge test subject whose superb sensory receptivity was almost miraculous. I'm truly fortunate to have been able to meet such a splendid test subject of ours like this. I guess this is a good time to ask then. What was the goal of all those inhuman rituals you performed 6 years ago? Goodness, you still haven't figured it out. I thought you were supposed to be a good detective, Lloyd. Each and every one of those rituals served the greater purpose of enhancing Genosis towards its final perfected form. The willpower and hidden potential that blossoms when one is brought to their breaking point. That kind of data was a necessity if we wanted to perfect Geonosis. The reason we used children for our tests was simply because it ensured more accurate data. You see, test subjects that have yet to reach puberty are in various aspects. No, that's enough. Have you no shame? You monster. Never thought I'd meet someone more screwed up than my family. Joachim Günther. Based on everything we've heard, you must have been the person responsible for organizing those experiments all over Zemuria, right? Precisely. However, our order never placed much importance on hierarchy. Because you see, we're all equals under our true God. To be honest, I don't give a crap whatever your cult believes in. But you know about that place, don't you? Paradise. It was one of your lodges, wasn't it? Paradise? We've saw that name before. It was mentioned in the Black File. Oh, you know of its existence then. That particular lodge was created at the behest of one of the most powerful members of the Order. They'd invite influential figures, cater to their most depraved fantasies, and use that as leverage for their Order's benefit. Truth be told, though, that lodge deviated from my research principles, which I did not appreciate. So it's true. Just like we thought. That answers another one of my questions. You lured Speaker Hartman to Paradise in order to coerce him into helping the cult, didn't you? That's it. There's our connection. I only began to truly understand what happened there after I pored over the results of every established lodge. After that aggravating operation 6 years ago, we nearly lost all of our precious lodges. Fortunately, we stumbled across the perfect backer for our cause, Speaker Hartman. Conveniently enough, he came with a nice bonus of Ravashenko. Everything's fallen into place now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. And you manipulated the Crossbow Guardian Force through the same connection, didn't you? Speaking of the Guardian Force, how did you even get them to take your crappy drug in the first place? Oh, that was simple. The CGF commander is Speaker Hartman's protege, so I have him in the palm of my hand as well. All I had to do was pass Geonosis Office a new supplement developed at St. Ursula. It's a bit of a shock how easily he believed me, though. What a dumbass. How idiotic can one guy get? In regard to Paradise, there was one detail about its fall that was strange. Instead of being targeted by the same joint operation as the other lodges, it was destroyed by that secret society responsible for the incident in the Burl. Oh dear, just what were they thinking? Well, the destruction of Paradise only left me with one genuine regret. That being the loss of a young subject who demonstrated a remarkable level of adaptability. Oh, she was simply a marvel. Though, through harnessing Geonosis, she could absorb other subjects' personalities and manifest them in her own mind. The loss of that data was truly a tragedy. That's enough. We have what we came for. You can shut your disgusting mouth now. Sorry, Lord, we kinda took over your interrogation. It's fine. Thanks to your help, I was able to draw a lot of conclusions about the case. And now I'm fully prepared to arrest him. Or murder him, you know, whatever. High Priest Joachim Günther of the DG cult. In accordance with state law, you are hereby under arrest on the charges of assault, disturbing the peace, unlawful occupation of property, drug use, and child abuse. Telling you is only a formality, but we have both a search warrant and an arrest warrant signed and approved. If you know what's good for you, don't resist. You lot are so intriguing. I have an idea. Why don't we make a wager? Which one of us will be the ones to accomplish their goal? I know, he turned old. It's bad. his head. Is that some sort of oval staff? Ah yes, this is my hair's true color. I'm like 10,000 years old. I'm about to die, actually. You see, as a result of repeated Genosis consumption, my body is altered somewhat. Or perhaps I've simply gone gray due to not getting a wink of sleep the past several years. I mean, it really isn't. This is like the first one. Hey, this isn't the time for jokes, you freak. You tell me you haven't slept for years? I see, that would explain how you're able to do all this while working full-time at the hospital. What do you mean? He took breaks to go fishing. It's probably when he did all that. Oh, perhaps you're a better detective than I gave you credit for, Lloyd. As for your question, Tio, this staff here is one of my orbal masterpieces created by the ancient alchemist of Crossbow. The power it holds outstrips even the most dangerous artifacts. This magical power... Wait for it. Allows me to command these creations as I please. Bastard. Well said, Lloyd. Well said. Great contribution. Are these archaisms from the Middle Ages created with the power of alchemy? That wasn't a question, but whatever. Now I believe it's time for our finale to get underway. Today will be a day to remember. A momentous occasion that will echo throughout history. The day that Lady Kia attains her true powers as a god and all our desires are realized at long last. Enough with your delusions. We will never lose, not to the likes of you. I should have used Tio for this. She has like a really good water art. Just floods the entire arena. I guess this makes it a little more challenging. How much to grind up the CP, but oh well. I forgot. him a rouge. Shit out of him. Wait, he knows Mind Crush? Damn. We're screwed. We did it! Ah, looks like we won that little wager of yours. Throw aside your weapon and get on the ground. I mean, he's kind of already on the ground, but okay. I'll have to decline. Let me tell you something, special sports section. Genosis doesn't just enhance the user's physical strength and capabilities, it also heightens their sensory receptivity, unlocking humanity's true hidden potential. When used correctly, anything can be achieved. What? The hell is this? You warp the space around us? But how? Joshua, wasn't this exactly like Weisman's evil eye? That should be impossible. The two of you have had quite the adventure over the last 2 years, haven't you? Ah, the Liber Arc and Phantasma, was it? How does he know that? It's like he's looking into our memories. No way, is he using them to recreate the professor's ability? Weisman? Yeah, from the looks of it, we would have gotten along quite well. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting this amount of intel on Ouroboros. Such a treasure trove of information will keep me entertained for quite some time to come. Ugh, can't believe this. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I am, in fact, the victor of our wager. As for my prize, I think I'll have each of you take some Genosis for yourselves. Before long, you'll fall in line with the rest of those under my command. And then Lady Kia will be glad to return here, where she truly belongs. You bastard. That was your plan all along? The reason you lured us here? Well, of course. What other use would I have for imbeciles such as yourselves? Everything I've done for Lady Kia's sake. What other reason could I possibly need? Damn you. You already have this much power. Why are you so obsessed with Kia? Oh? Even if she was born 500 years ago, like you say, that doesn't change the fact that she's an ordinary little girl, does it? What does someone with so much power want with a girl like Kia? That's right. Good question. Didn't I answer that already? Lady Kia is destined to become the true god. That you compare my power to that of Lady Kia's only shows your ignorance. No, rather, perhaps I should say the comparison in and of itself is absurd. Stop talking in riddles, jackass. Said helicopter. Man, this guy may as well be Weezman's little brother or something. Fine, then answer me this instead. What led Kia to being moved to the sports auction? It's true, we still haven't figured that out. The Mafia had no idea how she got there either. Got another question for you. Were you the one who killed my brother, Guy Bannings? Oh, that's it. It all makes sense now. Two brothers, 10 years apart in age. After the older brother fell in the line of duty, the younger left Crossbow only to return years later. What a stunning plot twist. Almost as stunning as the Doctor being the final boss. Just like the other games. I had no idea you were related to that nuisance. So you don't deny it then? I'll admit, he came close to uncovering my true identity during his investigation. Guy Bannings was such a distraction I had no choice but to ask Ravash to silence him. Permanently. But some other faction killed our poor detective before Ravash could do the job. 3 years ago, Marconi tried to spin the story like they did it, bragging about how much I owed him. But Garcia denied it, so I doubted that was the case. Exactly what I thought too. Because I know my brother would have never lost to the likes of you. Oh, a bold claim. And as for how Kia came to be at the auction, I think that was also something that didn't go according to your plan. After all, there's no way you'd willingly lose sight of your god. I have to agree. It would be illogical. It's true that on that day, Lady Kia finally awoke from her long slumber. However, by the time I became aware of it, she was nowhere to be seen. Initially, I thought she might have lost her way and wandered to the surface, and accidentally got herself locked in a doll trunk that was headed for the auction? That's ridiculous. You and I both know that would never happen. Further, Heiyu was tipped off about Kia's presence at the auction. In other words, while you may be the mastermind behind this case, there are a staggering amount of things you simply don't know. You tell him, Lloyd. Amazing work, Lloyd. You're really putting those detective skills of yours to work. What's your point? As soon as Lady Kia returns to me, none of these questions will matter. And what about Genosis? That's supposed to be your true wisdom. I've had enough with your jokes. All you're doing right now is peering into people's memories and copying things that aren't yours. And that drug of yours is no different. The drug you created through your sick experiments. It's the result of sloppy trial and error, and torturing and killing innocent children over and over. Tell me, where's the wisdom in that? Curse you. Calling it wisdom is a disgrace to the word itself. Vile might be a better description of the acts you've committed. And I really never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm starting to think Wiseman actually had more of a moral center than this piece of work. Yeah, I know what you mean. And now, you're trying to force your worthless delusions onto Kia. A girl as bright as sunshine itself, the light of our lives. She's grown more precious to us than you'd ever know. The power of friendship. Or family bonds. And we'll never let someone like you near her ever again. Impossible. Lord. We can move? The barriers are gone. That's it, guys. Let's wrap it up. We overcame the barriers. In the end, his evil eye was nothing more than a pale imitation of the real thing. As soon as he loses focus, he falters. It seems he hasn't quite perfected the ability after all. The Lord's burning spirit was enough to smash it to pieces. Welcome, Gunter. We've seen through every masquerade you've set up. No matter what more you may have up your sleeve, nothing is going to stop us. Surrender now. You're right. I suppose you leave me no choice. Hey, what are you mumbling about? I didn't think I'd be forced to use my trump card, but here we are. What? I'm just gonna down a bunch of pills in OD? That can't be. Allow me to enlighten you once more. What you see here is perfected genosis. My life's work, you could say. We call the drugs you found blue genosis, and I'd say it'd be appropriate to call this red genosis. You're so smart. Could it be? It's the stuff that caused Ernest and all those mafia goons to transform? Hahaha, right you are. Don't. If it takes that many, then... an overdose? We gotta get him to throw him back up. I see. I can see it. The almighty D. The origin of lost power. I can't keep a straight face. What? Goddess, what is that? You can't be serious. He's got a six-pack too? Like, come on. Man, that ain't even fair. It's intense pressure. Joshua, what do you think? Definitely. This thing might even be stronger than Elysium infused with the Septarian. Ah, this is right. I feel it. I've reached the truth of everything. I can see the state of the world and the hidden designs behind it. Get a hold of yourself. You're spewing nothing but lies. The truth isn't something you can see so easily. Only humanity is bounded by such limitations. I can see everything. I mean everything. The truth behind Lady Kia's disappearance, the truth behind your brother's murder, and the inevitable fate of Prospero. You're just bluffing. There remains no reason to allow you insects to live any longer. Now lament over your fragile existence and die. His demonization is on a completely different level from Ernest's. Yeah, that guy was a small fry compared to this behemoth. There's nothing we can do now but stand our ground and fight. Alright, get ready everyone. Ellie, Tio, Randy, Estelle and Joshua too. This is it. Our last stand. Don't give up, no matter what. Right. I'm pretty sure there's another format for this, but unless I don't know. If I stream the next game, the final boss sucks on that one. I don't think he's that bad on this one. What is it? Scan the other one. Sure that collapses a little bit here. Move over here. What is this? It's like this thing. He's not resistant to speed down? Oh yeah. I'll be using that. Big deal. We'll just throw some marks at him. that was like his S-craft, but Tio had a guard on all of us, so we took no damage. What's going on? He seems to have gone completely berserk. At this point, I'm not sure how much longer his body can last. What's going to happen to him? Ah. Shit. No. This is up. We've made it this far. There's no way we can give up now. Not until we can finally hold that girl in our arms and give her the happiness she deserves. We feel the same way. You can't stop us. We're making it back to our little girl no matter what. God, please, lend me your strength. I may not be your brother, but I could still give you a hand. We saw that back at the hospital. Peter made it. Ren. Pitiful, but he brought it on himself. Put him out of his misery. Peter made it. Blast him to smithereens. Double Buster Cannon. His arms were free. He's almost down. This is your last chance. It'll take Peter Maynard too long to charge up another shot. You need to finish this now. Oh, 200 CP. Oh. I want to say this is just like a... Oh yeah, 11,000. He's twice as effective. Yeah, this is just one of those easy ones. Continue to surprise me, Special Sports Section. I hate to admit it, but you made me regain control. For that, you have my thanks. Gunter, you... Please spare me your pitying looks. Though I may not live to witness it, our centuries-long ambition is finally fulfilled. She can do it. Someday Lady Kia will definitely. He's gone. Full of nonsense right up until the end. But I can't help but feel sorry for him. Yes. Don't blame yourself for this. The moment he swallowed all those pills, his fate was sealed. Yeah, that's true. Still, I would have liked to have saved him if it was possible. If it's Popsicle, it's possible. Yeah. He wasn't able to snap out of his delusions, even with death staring him in the face. I had hoped he would answer for his crimes and admit his guilt. I wanted that so badly for all his victims, and even for him. It's okay, Lloyd. Hey, what the hell are you getting all moody about? Randy? We ain't the goddess, pal. Things aren't always gonna go our way. Look, we only got this far because we worked our asses off. I'm not saying this is the ideal outcome, but it's still pretty damn good, ain't it? Randy, During the operation against the lodges, many of the cult members committed suicide. Guy, Arios, and Chief Sergei stepped over countless dead bodies to save me. Unfortunately, there are times when sacrifices are inevitable. Tio. He was responsible for his own destruction, but right now we have to deal with the chaos he left behind. Crossbow State is still in a panic, and we need to make sure that Genosis victims are taken care of. We don't have time to grieve just yet. Thank you, everyone. You're all absolutely right. Now's not the time for me to feel down. Plus, we need to make good on our promise to the Chief and Kia. Of course. We promised her that we would return her to her side safe and sound. And we promised the Chief that we'd settle this case in order to prove ourselves. Well, I guess we're 2 for 2 in that case. They really make a good team. It would appear this is the final curtain, then. For your information, I never intended to dramatically jump in and help at the last moment like that. Luve's heroism must have rubbed off on me. Ren. I've settled all my past regrets and grievances with Crossbow. I enjoyed it, but I think my presence will cause more harm than good. So it's about time I take my leave. Ren. Yes, Estelle. I'll have you know I'm not ready to be caught just yet. Nope, sorry, Ren. But the truth is, we've already caught you. It's been over half a year since I last saw that cute little face of yours. And it's been 3 months since we departed Liberal and came here. And I know you've been watching over us every day since then. We know you were staying at the Rosenberg studio, occasionally going to Crossbow City to play around. The hard part was catching you on the Orbital network. Well, of course it was. No one would ever be able to catch someone like Kitty. Except us, right? Ren, we know everything there is to know about you. Your past, your sorrow, your pain, but also your happiness and everything you love doing. You can't run away from us, not anymore. I thought you'd give up. After learning about Paradise, I was convinced you would. If I was the same person I was 2 years ago, I might not have been strong enough to handle it. But after meeting wonderful people like you and Luve, I've become a better person. No matter what things happen in your past, good or bad, they're things that add up to make you who you are today. And the person you are today, I can't help but love with every last bit of my heart. God, this is cheesy. Honestly, it might be for the best if you return to your family here in Crossbow. But no matter how unreasonable or selfish this may sound, we want you to be part of our family, Rin. That's what brought us to Crossbow, and that's what we decided all over again once we were here. I don't understand. Vader, man? What are you doing? Could it be... So that's it, you've been worried about Ren too. Stop, please. Caught you. Thank you, Patermater. Seems like the Meister's adjustments gave you the ability to move on your own. Now, we're not going to let you out of our sight ever again. From here on out, wherever we go, how we live, what we do, let's figure those things out together. But first, how about we head back to Liberal? I know Tita's been waiting a while now, waiting for you to come home. So happy for all of you. Me too. Didn't think I'd be shedding a tear today. Thank you so much for everything. I really don't know what to say. Can't imagine how we could ever come close to repaying you. Not at all, Joshua. We just helped out a little, that's all. I sincerely believe that you two made this possible by never giving up on her. Joshua, congratulations. I know you'll all be happy together. Thank you, Lloyd. Seeing this, I can't wait to get home to Kia. Agreed. And Zed and the Chief, too. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's get a move on. Yeah. Special Sports Section, prepare to withdraw. Our mission may be complete, but we still need to arrest the Ravash members and escort the civilians to the surface. Let's move out. Sunrise. It's beautiful. Sure is. Feel that warmth? Lord? Wait, that voice. It can't be. Kia. Thank goodness. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy, you're all okay. Woof. Kia, what are you doing here? Looks like we got a whole party here to greet us. All the CGF troops within the city fainted only moments ago. We knew that could only mean one thing, so we decided to make our way here. Really though, the four of you need to teach that girl some basic manners. When she heard we were coming here, she threw a tantrum demanding we bring her with us. You say that, but you ended up bringing her anyway. Typical Dudley. Hey, Sergey. Oh, Deputy Commander Bales and Sergeant Major Seeker. Great job in there, everyone. All the controlled members of the CGF have finally been freed thanks to your efforts. And so we decided to come visit the heroes of the hour. I trust the danger is past? Yes, ma'am. All those fiends that were crawling around have vanished as well. Good thing, too. It made escorting all the captives out a hell of a lot easier. Gotta say, though, it was pretty satisfying tying up all those mafiosos and leaving them in their cells. Still, I think the hardest part is yet to come. Indeed. We'll have to explain the situation to the public and deal with any international issues that may arise. We must also administer the proper care to any CGF members that were affected by the brainwashing. Remaining Mafia members will probably have to be restrained for the time being. Not to mention, we still have to put together the mountain of evidence related to this case. You can kiss your free time for the next month goodbye, that's for certain. Please allow the Bracer Guild to assist you wherever we can. We'd appreciate it. Oh, now you move back up there. Yep, looks like once again we're gonna be busy as all hell. However, I think the situation is finally taking a turn for the better. You're right. Yeah. Oof. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy. I'll be looking forward to seeing the detailed report for this case. But for now, is everything settled? Yes, sir. Good work, team. Well, after all this, I guess I'll finally be able to call you real professionals now. Guy would have been proud of you. Chief. The camera has arrived, everyone. Step aside, folks. Out of my way. Grace? How'd you even... You think I'd let a scoop this juicy escape my clutches? Ah, get real. Anyway, I'm gonna need you all to squeeze in nice and tight. This calls for a group photo. Come on, people, no need to be shy. Pushy, isn't she? We're going to be in a picture? Yeah, so give her your biggest smile, okay? You got it. Shall we join them, Zeke? Grr. Oof. We'll just get out of your way. Yeah, it's probably best if we're not in the shot. Oh, shut up. Get your butts in here. You too, little missy. Well, if you insist. What a waste of time. Well, it's not so bad every once in a while. Right. Deputy Commander Bales and Chief Sergei can get in on the side. Okay, fine. I hope it turns out well. Here we go, guys. Put on your best smile. I like how Arios is just like way over on the left side. Just chilling. Say cheese. Gosh, those eyes look really weird in this picture. Like, look at Sergei's. In the wake of the DG cult incident, Crossbow was left in disarray. The Mafia and Guardsmen being controlled through an illegal drug, as well as the misconduct of many officials, including Speaker Hartman. All of it was made public by the Crossbow Times. It was said to be the largest scandal in Crossbow's history. Mayor McDowell responded by dismissing the police commissioner and the Guardian Force commander. Following that, he demanded a full investigation be conducted by Deputy Commander Bales and the chiefs of the CPD's divisions. Detective Dudley, no longer held back by corruption, was able to bring to light not only a connection between the cult and members of the Imperial faction, but also one involving the Republican faction. With every arrest, the citizens' distrust of Crossbow's political circles grew until it reached a boiling point. It was at this time that the IBC's CEO, Dieter Kroes, took the opportunity to announce his candidacy for mayor. He publicly pledged to heal the political system and followed the ideals of Mayor McDowell, who had formally announced his decision to retire. Before leaving office, the mayor also announced that the special elections for the seats of the arrested Diet members would be held as well. Candidates from all backgrounds are expected to vie for this spot of Speaker of the Diet. And 1 month after the incident, Mayor McDowell summoned us to City Hall's reception hall. Estelle and Joshua decided to return to Liberl with Ren. Though the Bracers Guild's manpower was cut, the recent political reforms will surely allow the CPD to make up for it. Hopefully we can help them out in the future too. Before leaving, Ren reminded us of some difficult questions that still remain. Truth behind what happened 500 years ago, why was Kia at the sports auction, and the true identity of whoever killed my brother, Guy Bannings. Unfortunately, Ren didn't have the answers to any of those mysteries. But that's fine, after all. It's our duty to find the truth. Promising to reunite someday, we gave our farewells and saw them off. And after the end of the mayoral election, the day we returned to our regular duties, in the entryway of the special sports section building, Kia stood holding a brand new bag. I don't know, you sure you're ready? I mean, it's your first day. It might be better if I tagged along. I'm the readiest. I already memorized the way there and everything. Besides, Ryu and Anri will be with me. Lloyd, you worry too much. But, honestly, you really are a little overprotective. You know that? You were a kid once, too. Didn't you want to walk to Sunday school with just your friends? That's beside the point. You say that, yet I'm sure you're just as nervous, aren't you, Ellie? Well, as one of our guardians, it's only right I'd be a little nervous. Yeesh, come on, all you warwarts. Stop running on Keto's parade. No one's after her anymore anyway, so why don't we see her off with a smile? Grr. Oof. I mean, yeah, I get that, but I think I finally understand how parents feel when their child leaves home. You guys forget already? We've got a meeting with the new mayor today. If you don't want to be late, you better head out soon. Ah, that's right. Speaking of that, you already know what he wants to talk with us about, don't you, Chief? What is it exactly, I wonder? I think I'll leave the explanation to him. Best you hear it straight from the source anyway. Alright everyone, today will be a new start for all of you. So get out there and give it your all. Understood. Oh man, never a slow day here, is it? You should be used to the pace by now, Randy. I'm sure you'll have a great first day, Kia. We'll walk you there part of the way, okay? Okay. Watch the credits roll. I just want to meet the guy who voices it. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero has reached its conclusion, but the story is not over yet. We'll see you again at Journey's End. I'll probably end up streaming the next one too. Comes out in March. New day for Crossbow. Only unlocked 48% of the trophies. This one's hard to platinum. Alright, time for New Game Plus. Let's go. I wasn't kidding. I just wanted to see the... Oh crap. Now get me out of here. Thought I was gonna load the stuff, but it did not. Oh right, I have to load the save. I'm a dumbass. Just want to see what stuff I can pick. It's been a while since I've done this. Don't really care about any of that. Definitely want to do that. Recipes are fun to get. So is fishing. Probably won't do those. Weapons for sure. Accessories. What do we got left? I'll throw that in there just to look at it. I don't like hear about the combo crafts, but that at all. Let's see. Mini games. Let's play some Mario Party, guys. Alright, well that's probably it for me then. Probably planning on streaming Chrono Trigger next, maybe? maybe Sunday or something. Might stream some Soul Calibur first, because that's always fun to play and get my ass beat at. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and have a good night.